we're not limited to one battery, right? We're not limited to one kit. So this battery is going to power 4. I could get another kit, have another 4, and then if we wanted to. Welcome back to the workbench, where we try to make things that we're continuing to try to make today is Revell's Ford FD-100 pickup, the Foose design kit they put out a while back that we're doing a lot different. And if you'd like to get caught up on those differences, there's a link down in the description to a playlist. You can get completely caught up to where we are right now. And where we are right now is putting a custom fuel tank in and starting to install our light kit. So let's start by looking at, I think we'll start by looking at the fuel tank back here. Basically, I just reprinted it. So this is the one we looked at yesterday. It was just a little bit too wide, long, I guess you would say. Sized it down, very simply, just sized it down. In fact, I sized it down in my slicer and then just reprinted it. And I just went in with a Dremel and cut out these corners. You can kind of see I had to cut out these corners to make room for the notch there. So now we have a fuel tank in the truck, and we'll look at it a little closer here in a second. We'll flip this over here in a second and look a little closer at it. But I also got one of the tail lights installed, or one of the LED diodes and wire leads installed, so we can kind of take a look at what it's going to look like. I did shave down the tail light lens a little bit more because we've added layers of paint, so layers of base coat and then layers of clear coat. It didn't sit quite as flush as I like, so I've got it sitting, hopefully you guys can kind of see, I've got it sitting a little more flush. I'm trying not to touch it, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm trying not to touch it, I've got the leads connected over here just loosely, and I'm trying not to knock them loose. So I don't want to move too much. But we'll take a closer look here in a second. But what I wanted to do first is turn it on, and you can see how bright that little diode is. I don't know if we're going to look at it, but before, yesterday when I showed it, you remember how tiny it is, right? And this is from Evan Designs, by the way. So evandesigns.com, if you want to go check out these light kits, you can see how thin the lead is. And I've manhandled these leads. They're very tough, but very thin, which is a great combination, obviously. And by the way, I am not sponsored anyway. I'm just being honest about this. And you can see how bright this tiny diode is. And in fact, let me pull the lens out, and you can see how little it is. And I think if I turn it off, you can see, basically when I turn it off, it just disappears. You can't even, can you even see the little bitty thing? When I drilled a hole here behind the brake lens, I used the smallest drill bit I had for my pin vise, and the leads fit through. And then the diode just barely doesn't. It almost fits through too, but it doesn't. I'll end up gluing that in place, and of course we'll do both sides and all that. But I wanted you guys just to see it, kind of proof of concept, or whatever, however you want to say, that I think is going to look. I think that's going to look pretty nice. And of course, we're going to do the headlights also. And I think I will definitely be using more light kits from Evan Designs in the future. By the way, if you go check them out. They've got all kinds of cool stuff. And if you do, drop my name over there. Let them know that I sent you by, because it just would be really cool. Because I really dig this so far. I'm very happy with what we've got going here. And I've used other light kits and LEDs and stuff in the past, and I'm very impressed with this so far. Anyways, let's go ahead and flip the truck over. I'll move the cab. We'll flip the truck over, and we can kind of see, well, here you can see the lead coming out. Well, hopefully you can see the lead coming out. It's so thin and tiny coming out of here. So we're going to have to figure out how we want to route this, because I do think we're going to do the base setup. In other words, the battery and the on-off switch is going to be in the base. And with that in mind, it got me thinking, because if we do it that way, here's another thing. Well, let's talk about that in a second. Let's just take a quick look at the fuel tank here. So this is the fuel tank. This is what it's going to look like. I need to decide, I get your help. Should I do it body color, or should I do it steel, or I'll probably do it body color. Why don't you just do everything body color on the other side, and then we'll go in and put lines and stuff like that they'll really stand out, like brake lines and wire harness. Well, probably not wire harnesses. You would hide those. But what would you have? Just brake lines and fuel lines. There you go. So I'll probably do it body color. But back to what I was talking about. So I do think we're going to do the base, and then the car on a base with a contact point between the car and the base, so that the battery and the power switch can live in the base, and then the lights live in the car. And then when you put the car down on the base or the display base, the lights will come on. But that, I started thinking even more like, we're not limited to one battery, right? We're not limited to one kit. So this battery is going to power 4. I could get another kit to have another 4. And then if we wanted to light up, put an interior, a cab light, we could do a cab light, or an interior, like a dome light. There we go. That's what I'm trying to go with. If we wanted to do, like, I don't have it up here, but if we wanted to put a light in the subwoofer box, we could do that. So in other words, we could put lights everywhere because we're going to have a big old, it's going to be a big base. We can put as many of these in there as we want, right? And they'll be on multiple switches. So we could turn the headlights, taillights on. Then we could turn, say, the cab light on, the dome light in the cab, turn it on, just have buttons on the base that we're going to build. We could turn on, we could even put a light maybe under the hood, because this is going to be on a hinge. Right? This will be hinged. Maybe we have a light, like a little light here that would light up when it's open. It'll light up the motor. That might be kind of cool, right? We could do all kinds of stuff. So the point being is, I might order a few more of these and have them each on their own switch, so we could have a motor light, an interior light, a stereo light, and then headlight and tail lights or whatever. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that, or what you would, what you think would be best. Let me know down in the description. I'd like to hear what you think would look best. We could have undercarriage light. Now, I'll probably also, in the display we build, I'll probably have lights in that display. Some kind of, because, probably would have, what do you call them? Like stanchions? Is that what they're called? The little things that hold the ropes so that you can't get too close to the vehicle. And then in those stanchions, or at the top of the stanchions, we could do lights, right? We could have it lit up around, and it on its own switch, where you could turn it off if you want, obviously. I don't know. I guess kind of the sky's the limit, right? I mean, I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but all of the light, obviously the lights in the base will just live in the base. But all the lights in the truck, or the vehicle, will be dependent on it sitting on the base for those lights to be able to turn on, because you're going to have to make contact between the two contact points of the base and the vehicle. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, so I think that could be kind of cool, kind of neat. Yeah. Anyways, let me know what you think. I'm just still thinking in my head. Like I turn on the camera, by the way, and that's when I do my best thinking. I think, and I do it right in front of you guys, which is I'm sorry, but yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I mean, the whole idea of the base vehicle thing came out of the comment section. So, 1, thank you. And 2, I love to hear what you guys have to say. So let me know. Let me know what you think. And if this is something you're interested in keeping up with, see if it actually works out. See if this idiot can actually make it work. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button, so you're notified when this idiot is trying to make it work. But yeah, just let me know what you think down there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hey, the hype button does exist. I realize. So hit the hype button. I don't know. I think you can only do it on the phone, but do that. Or just do everything everybody tells you to do on YouTube. I got a bunch of lights to work out here, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.